Hello. Go live. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Ryuhime, how are you? Honey Dog, hello, Naylin, Leslie, Demetria, Alyssa, hello, 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 hello. Hi everyone. How's it going? I feel like I need good road music. Never think of this ahead of time. What do I mean? I'm stuck in a car, Maddie. Let me tell you. It's one of those things where you have a traumatic event and you never feel like you leave, right? And I'll explain shortly. No, wrong one. Boop, boop. Yeah. There we go. Here's the deal. What does it mean? I'm stuck in a car. Aren't we all stuck in cars? Isn't a car just another metaphor for life? It is in fact not. And I have an announcement to make. It is about what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday night as I was driving. And if my cervical collar and my cervical halo are I don't know if I spelled that right. I think I spelled that right. It's called cervical, right? Is it clavicle? Is it clavicle? Shay, hi. You're questioning what it meant. Oh, Shade. Yeah. I'm just teasing. You've been playing Skibidi Toilet Roblox game and you can't stop. You blame me. Rightfully so. How did I get stuck? That is true. How did I get stuck? Let me tell you a story yesterday. A story of a man who decided to take a highway to hell, perhaps? Is that what it was? No, it was in fact just a regular highway, one that should not have ended up with me stuck between two cars, sandwiched like the perfect peanut butter and jelly mixture between these two slices of bread. It was a disaster. It was horrible. Horrible. Is that too high? That's not too high. Is that too high? That's better. Skibidi Toilet game exists on Roblox. Skibidi Tower Defense. No, wait. Toilet Tower Defense. Yes. A highway to hell. You're still in my basement? I release you. I release you because Xi Jinping is going to flood my basement. Rust my Bowflex. I ain't going to let that happen. So here's the deal. Since when did Skibidi Toilet get on Roblox? For too long. Skibidi Toilet has a character. It is the upgraded Titan cameraman. Now, if you might notice, that spells UTC. That's not good for me. That's taking over the search when it comes to the top of the bar. I should be the top of the search for UTC, not some kind of camera dude. It's not cool. But I digress. I have a story. I need to get it off my chest. It was harrowing. It was an experience. It was 100% not my fault for all legal reasons. If you think for a second I was distracted while driving on the highway, you are wrong. You are so wrong. Goodbye, Snow. Have a good day. I was driving. Where was I going? Where did I come from? Where did I go? That is a question for Cotton Eye Joe. And get a lawyer. Where do you think I got this neck brace, this halo? I got them from my lawyer. Oh wait, I thought Pluto-chan was my lawyer. Tell my story? Okay, it is time to tell the story. So, it's rush hour. I'm going a place. Where I'm going, doesn't matter. It's time sensitive. I want to get there. I don't want to be rushed. I'm going a place. And car in front of me slows down. Slows down to a stop. Why would a highway slow down to a stop? Who knows? But the guy merging behind me, and I'm on an outside lane. The guy merging behind me, he decides that I'm just slowing down. In my heart of hearts, I am not stopping my car. I am, in fact, just slowing down. So when he tells me after he runs into the back of my car and pushes me into the car in front of me, and he says, I just thought you were going to go. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. I tell the man, because I'm in shock at the moment. I'm in shock. I'm saying, everything's fine. I tell the guy in front of me, because like I don't want to get in trouble with the guy in front of me, and he says like there's nothing wrong with his car. The front of my license plate crumpled in like a Coke can. That's fine. That's dandy. That's just the way God wants it. And you know, maybe if I'm pulled over later, I can explain to them why my car was messed up, because I was assaulted by this old geriatric man in his truck. It is a truck. It is a Ford F-150. This thing is way too big to be on the road. The man is like, yeah, you know, you just stopped a little bit too fast. A little bit too fast. I see in my rear view mirror this car coming up on me, and I brace for impact. I hold down on the brakes. Here's the thing. I'm not like the stunt driver I thought I was yesterday. Am I okay? I mean, I'm going to lose out on my settlement money. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm perfectly fine. I am not bleeding. Nothing's broken. I didn't go to a hospital. I slept just fine. Everything that's going to bury the lead. For anyone that feels like right now they're going to be anxious about how this story ends, it is let me give you the Hitchhiker's Guide version, where I tell you right now that no person involved was hurt. My car is a different problem. That my car, and I'm talking about, this is the car that the wind was like lifted up into the sky, stopped telling me how fast I was. So that's yeah. The geriatric man I'm talking about. The dude was born in the 60s. It's like 70 years since then. So, we're talking about me. No. I'm not the geriatric man. Not me. No, I am saying that this guy, this old man, was like, I need your insurance. What did I do? I didn't do anything. And says the man in the neck brace, I actually turned off physics so I don't move around so much to sell this. If I had more time and we're not just like finishing having recorded. Hello from Iraq. Welcome. Having not just finished my recording for the week. I'm only doing one video this week. I'm sorry. Someone ran into me in a car. I got ran over by a car. Okay, if your perspective is 90 degrees skewed, I practically got ran over. Nova, Snow, how's it going? Hey, Paisley, hi. So this man runs me over with his car, right? And is needing my insurance because it's his corporate car. It's smaller than mine. I'm trying my best here. I don't know exactly how big it needs to be, and it's a JPEG. It's like it's not even it's not even a PNG, so it can like properly. I didn't edit it. I did it as Regina George. I don't know who Regina George is, unless they are also a victim of vehicular manslaughter like I was. From a love tap to run over is crazy. It's just, you know what? The more I tell this story, the more I realize I was assaulted. I was targeted. He didn't know who I was. He took a picture of my ID. Why does he need a picture of my ID? Why does he need a picture of my insurance? I don't even have paper copies of my insurance. I had to download it online. So I'm on the side of the highway. The cars are going right by. And I got to stand there on the shoulder praying to God nothing else hits me. This guy's already flattened my car. My car is an accordion that's popped all the way back out and shows practically no sign of damage. But still, you know, it was there. I don't know who Regina George. Why would I know who Regina George is? Targeted as I know. This guy had to merge into my lane to hit the back of my car. He wasn't there when I was stopping. When I was pressing on the gas, when I was pressing on the brake, I wasn't pressing on the gas. No way was I pressing on the gas and was the fault of hitting the person in front of me. That did not happen. It didn't. I just want to make that perfectly clear. You know, in the event that like Google is sued and my data is taken, 100% targeted. Exactly. Do I? Oh yeah, that was I have these peanut butter crackers that I've been surviving off of for weeks. They are so good. Oh my God, that is not veg. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe if I apply a new filter. I have a filter here that's, oh no, no, that's gain. I don't want to do that. I don't need gain. I'm already loud and angry enough. Oh my goodness. It's been a moment. It's been a moment. Let me tell you right now. When I gotta confess, I hired that man. You paid him in a Gojo X Shran. You paid him in Gojo X Shrek fan art. I understand. Yeah. Petition for UTC to watch Mean Girls. Is that who Regina George is? Or Georgie Regina? Did Lucifer do these things to me? It was the devil. He was the devil. We're going to call him the devil from now on. I'm not going to have to call him an old man. I won't say even any defining features about the old man and the business car. There is a business car. I was hit by a business. If this business didn't exist, I would not have been hit yesterday. Let's just say that. All right. I should watch Mean Girls. Okay, I'll put it on my list of things to watch. I have the My Hero Academia World Mission Blu-ray I checked out from the library. I'm gonna watch that soon. You're paying your lawyer in bribe. Yes, it was the devil. It was the devil himself who wanted to keep me from streaming to you today. The Morning Star, the fallen angel, Lucifer, Beelzebub, you name it. That is who came for me. That is who ran into me. I could smell the sulfur on this man. It was definitely not the smell of whatever they use for rubber and tires on the side of a highway. It was sulfur. This devil in front of me needed my insurance information, and I pulled it up. I got it. Have I watched Detective Conan? I've watched some Detective Conan, but I have not, it's like a billion episodes. You know, I chose to keep up with One Piece instead. Demon, he was like one of those random demons, like someone that gets like possessed. Like, can you imagine this man like lived so long, and really the most defining feature he has in my life is the fact that he ran into the back of my car, and I'll be honest, I hear a little bit of a knocking noise when I drive now. There's a dent where he ran to me. His car got much more messed up. What in the world did you come into? I am telling you how the devil tried to stop me from being here today, how God himself and his providence is what kept me alive in what I may have described to other people as a love tap or a slight fender bender. It did bend his fender. It crushed one of my license plates. But outside of that, like overall, it was shaky. It was shaky. That's the Babadook. No, let's not take anything away from John Wick. John Wick will always be the Babadook. I am overreacting. The devil came for me and he missed. He came for me. He said, I got to call you home. You're doing too much out here. He doesn't want you to listen to my new audios. So he sent his agent disguised as an evil old man, driving someone else's business. I don't even... Here's how you could tell, like, I didn't take a picture of the car, his car, because I don't know the name of his business. I do have it on, like, the insurance paper, but I'm not going to look it up. I'm not here to dox myself in perpetuity. But I'm telling you right now, I was attacked. I was attacked by the devil himself in the form of a Ford F-150. It was possessed. So you admit that your audios ought to leave room for Jesus. I have a limit on how many kisses I include in my audios. I always try to leave room for Jesus. We are one of the same. Literally hit by a car on my way to school properly last week. Property? That sucks. And now anytime I'm driving, and I've driven a few more times since being hit, since being attacked, since I was vehicular manslaughtered by that car, every time I see a car slow behind me, I think, Is it going to hit me? Can they see the dent from last time? Do they think it's going to be okay to hit the car because it survived once? I don't know if I'm driving a tank. I don't know how durable it is. I mean, it's fairly durable from what I experienced, but I'm just telling you, like every time a car rolls up behind me and like is slowing down, I start inching forward. I'm moving forward. The lady drove away. How, you know what? I wish this old guy had just driven away. It was so awkward. I didn't want to spend 15 minutes trying to get like the worst 3G signal to download my Allstate card. I don't want that. That's not my life. The only man to survive catkinism, a cart. Oh, I survived truck coon. Yeah, bro, Laura. Thank you so much. I was almost Isekai'd. You know what? Let me change the name of the title here. Almost. I was almost Isekai'd. I am changing the name of the stream right there. Because it is true. Truck Coon came for me. The devil came for me. He took a swing and he missed. He missed. Am I okay? I might be a little bit crazy. It may have knocked a few screws loose in my head. I do feel like mentally I might be a bit diminished. But that could also just be like I am looking for something to complain about. And the idea that I'm not as smart as I think I am is the first thing that comes to mind. It's not I didn't throw up afterwards. It's not like it was a concussion, I think. I don't know. No airbags deployed. No airbags. And now I'm angry because I was obviously denied an anime waifu. I looked at Truck-kun and gave him the middle finger. I indeed sound crazier than usual. It's missing that Ikesai. I missed out on my Ikesai. The self-awareness is real. Exactly. See, like I was not this self-aware before. She got yelled at. Your parents were livid. Very good. Very good. As long as they caught up with the person. That's good. I don't know whether or not to claim on their insurance because it's like I didn't take their statement. I wish I'd recorded their statement because like all of this devil did, this man devil was say it's like, oh, I thought you were slowing down instead of stopping, and I just couldn't stop in time. Like the man was hitting the back of my car going a good 9 miles an hour. Should I blame him? How many caffeine pills have I had today? 1 in the very early morning. And then nothing since. I have recorded. I usually am a bit more wild after recording. I did record the sounds of me scrambling to the bathroom for a sound effect. That's because I had morning sickness. And I did record the sound of me falling out of a bed. Now, to record the sound of me, let me tell you, this is an entire process. Because I fell out of bed so many times, I went and got I don't even know what to call this guy. It's not life size, but it's like 1/4 sized Luke Skywalker stormtrooper figure, right? Imagine if Mark Hamill was cut in thirds. This is the size of the toy. All right, it's not my toy, obviously, but it is a toy that we have here, and I was using it to simulate what it would sound like when something falls out of a bed. So I had fallen out of a bed so many times that I was like, I got to use something else because I won't be able to think properly after all of this. I threw my bed. Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you a little bit something. If you're trying to learn how to fall out of bed, here is my pro tips. You do not want to roll over slowly. Rolling over slowly doesn't sound great. And it only took me like 2 times to fall over while rolling over slowly onto the ground. And it's a good amount of space to fall onto the ground. Esmeralda, hello. It only took me twice to figure out it doesn't sound good. You want to fall on your face. Falling on your back, not that great. Knocks the wind out of you. Doesn't sound that great. How often do you get hurt when recording? Nova, it's like once every 3 months. I really work myself over it. Maybe it's like a slap, maybe it's just trying to like record something, but I will do something dumb. And it is like almost reliably once every quarter. Sometimes it's like really like pushing my voice to make it raspy. There was this one audio where it was like my little worker bee was like the guy. He was like he was supposed to be my take on Alec Baldwin, before he shot and killed someone and then got away with not being charged with murder. The pepper spray audio, yes, that is pretty good. The slap to the face, yep. I am dumb. I have no right for making you feel guilty about writing in the script. No, Nayland. I actually added that myself. I am tired of the opening door meta. Hassan, how's it going? Here's the deal. There are so many ASMR roleplays that begin with just opening a door. So many of them. You're coming home, you're opening a door. You're coming into the room, you're opening the door. How many rooms have doors? I'm coming in from outside. So sometimes I'll do things like, Esmeralda, Colin, you're my biggest fan. Thank you very much. But actually, I'm sorry. I am my biggest fan. And I'll explain that later. It's no slight against you. I already registered the YouTube channel of UT Clipper. And in that, I wrote down that I was my own biggest fan. Hold on. Yep. Because I figured if I'm going to be taking time to clip my live streams and stuff, then this is going to be... That's what I'm going to call myself. So actually the title of that YouTube channel doesn't have any videos up yet. Has absolutely nothing associated with it. I have a bunch of stuff prepared for it. Is UTC's biggest fan. So you're close. Very close. You can have the second place, Esmeralda. Thank you. The neighbor is looking through the window. Yeah, is that a way to start? Like, can I climb in through a window? Can this be Clarissa Explains It All? And that's how I start an ASMR roleplay? No, I am tired of that. I need an inciting incident. So falling out of bed. Asking random YouTube streamers this question: what is the best piece of advice you'd give someone? Best piece of advice: don't talk to police. There you go. You just thank you very much, Princess Sophie. Or Sophie. Princess Sophie. I did not open a door when I did 2 or 3 audios. Okay, well, Lilith, I need to figure out what you're doing right here, because I read all these scripts and the script is like door open, enter stage right, or enter stage left. God, what was there was one that I wanted to do, like the Kool-Aid Man entrance, where I ran into a wall with a car and then like climbed through the wall there. I think it was the one where the listener was having a fever dream. It doesn't get mentioned enough. Best piece of advice: don't get hit by truck. Yep. You eat cheese. That sounds great. You love my channel, Lukewarm Soda. Thank you very much. Thank you. What is my favorite audio? The evil stepmother. No, not evil stepmother. Just evil mother-in-law. Want You Gone. Very few times I feel like I have like nailed the acting, and like the crying in that, plus Echoes of the Mind had a brilliant performance. You just see you're dumb sometimes, but I think that's the funniest part of your audio is just when you have to slap yourself. Yeah, I do slap myself. I had someone honestly ask me, they're like, how do you make that sound effect? Because I have tried so many things and I can't figure it out. And I had to tell them, slap yourself in the face, because that is the only way to do it. And then I sent them the short. Do I have a least favorite audio? Oh, geez. Trying to think of one, because like if I had like a super least favorite audio, I would probably like delist it. But least favorite audio. You know what? No. It's there and it's out there, and if you can find it, you're welcome to watch it. My least favorite audio is this like bullying audio where like the guy's like, "Oh, you like being bullied, don't you?" And it's just one of those things where like I didn't pre-read the script enough, and I had already committed to like doing the audio that week. So it's just yeah. It's like the one that has the blue chat bubbles on it. That God, everything about that. More and more proof that I cannot restart as a lovey-dovey boyfriend ASMR artist. Book recommendations. I would say read Microsurfs, I think, is the book that comes to mind. I can't remember if that's the real name of a book, but it was like it's part of this writer that has these cool experimental style books, or maybe it was experimental for the time. Yeah. Would you rather watch hair grow or knee grow? I think I would want both of my toes to grow. So no. NEGL, I'm going to cry in most of his videos, and you want to cry, visit him in your brain. What? I leave my phone dead and go to charge, and someone's talking about my mother at the door. Oh, wow. What did you just scroll into? Oh, no. Sorry. If I say the Bible, you're going to jump through the window. No. Obviously, I would always recommend the Book of Catechism. It is just half as confusing, and the numbering system is so much worse. I still haven't found a way to fit the book from the last time I pulled it out. Like I went where I do my streaming from. It is a area where I have four bookshelves full of books, jam-packed full of books. What is my type? I like sans serif fonts. I think they're pretty good, but this New Times Roman is popping off as well. Should you change your name? No, keep it. It is lovely. The questions are great. Have I read Colleen Hoover? No, I have not. What anime do you like the most? Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Ron, if you're still here and you have the chance, watch Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. It is the anime of animes. It is the idea that if you want to do something insane, go for it. Just launch it. There's a point where the older brother character says like, this mech in front of me has two faces. I'm going to take your mech and just slam it right on my head, and we're going to combine like that. And it works. And that kind of like sets the mood for all of it. Oh, one that isn't a mech in anime. Oh, geez. I love way too many mecha animes, because I would also recommend like the Escaflowne movie, which is technically a mecha anime, although it seems to work more like on magic and stuff. Bella, hi, what's up? Let's see. One, I can't recommend Martian Successor Nadesco. That's also a mecha anime. Demon Slayer. There we go. Let's see, the vertical streams get into the shorts feed, so like people will scroll by, there'll be like massive spikes up and down. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Another question: when it came to your audios, your BF finds your scars from a month ago, was that audio fun or more upsetting? So it was a bit upsetting. Right? I mean, it's not like one of those ones that like fun to record. Oh, thank you for accepting my Roblox request. Bella, it is my pleasure. I found out that you can have up to 200 people. I still have space left on there. The Finding Your Scars was actually supposed to be like more of a platonic thing, and I changed it slightly to add like the boyfriend in, right? Because that's what's going to get searched, but made it less about any kind of like romantic relationship between them and more about, you know, the person needing help. And it's very hit or miss, right? So I've done like a variety of comfort audios, and they don't always have to be arguments. And whether something like gets picked up or something doesn't get watched, it's, you know, sometimes like a crapshoot. I'm very glad that the message of acceptance and the, you know, like being able to reach out and get help from people is one that is highlighted in that audio. So I like that, but it was a little bit stressful because also you want to be able to address it without getting like super flagged, and then it's going to be suppressed. So it's, two of one, half of the other. You have to sleep, but never mind. Welcome. You give protective older brother vibes. Thank you very much. I often get uncle vibes. I am the queen. Hello to you. Just gotta sort things out real quick. Yes, Laura, we are doing good. Midori, hi. What is my favorite One Piece arc? Oh, it's, what was it? Battle of the Best. Everything from the point where he goes after Ace and Impel Down to the Battle of the Best was gold, and it kills me. I love the cast of One Piece. I think they're great guys, but it is the last time that like Luffy was like super underpowered going into a situation. And it's I think was he like starts off with the Amazons and works his way down into a prison, then has to work his way out, gets like nuked by poison, and then drives out with, was it number 3? Oh my God, there are so many good things about that arc. It's sad how it ended though. Nealon is a real one. Correct. I love all of them. Let's see here. Would you do a Claire X Valentino listener? I don't know who those people are, so unfortunately I cannot say at this time. How am I trapped in a car? Thank you, Roberta Matos, for asking. I was hit by Truck Coon. He damaged my back of my car, the front of my car, and he caused my rearview mirror to pop off. But that thing will fall, like if you slam a door too hard. So really, it's not that bad. What happened? Why are you wearing Regina George? It is called a cervical collar and a cervical halo, and these are to keep my neck straight after the car accident. Tomorrow I have a law exam, and I will listen to it all for your sake. The best person to do these audios, my English. I'm sorry, just because I'm Palestinian Moroccan. And now has to live in Italy. Palestinian diaspora. Narian. Congratulations on taking the law exam. I hope you pass it and you have a great day. Just randomly joining the live, well, you're welcome. If you guys would like to hear me recount how I was assaulted, how I was vehicularly manslaughtered by whatchamacallit, by Truck Coon, how he tried to isekai me into a different world sent from the devil himself. That's pretty much the story. Please tell me I didn't skip Skypiea. Of course I didn't skip Skypiea. No. I wish I had skipped portions of Skypiea. I don't need to know everything about the people with wings on their back, let's be honest here. But it was super cool that they started off with like these like Cthulhu-esque giants in the sky and like work off of that. The idea that they could nerf the Straw Hat crew by having them breathing thinner air, brilliant idea. And the dial system that they worked out was really good for what's his face? Usopp. So no, I didn't skip Skypiea. Skypiea totally worth having. What in the world happened to me? I was hit by Truck Coon. Truck Coon came by and hurt me. Devastated me. Who is my favorite audio creator? Trying to think of like who did I listen to most? I think the BBC. If we're going to be honest here, the BBC puts out these like really fire radio plays, and sometimes I'd like to think I style my stuff off of the way that they do radio plays, and like that's like my biggest inspiration. And so like you have the Star Wars series that was done by the BBC. There's like a few like Batman Superman stuff. It was really good. Why do I have the head stabilizer? Because I was hit by a car. The devil came for me. He lost. All right, he came for me though. Keep going. There's a friend tell listening to you right now. You're addicted more than her. Addicted to what? Hey, Mika, how's it going? What is my favorite color? My favorite color currently is blue. Sometimes I answer red. Today and the last couple days, it has been blue. It goes back and forth. It really depends on how long between the questions are asked. That's most likely when it flips over. You're a very funny guy. Thank you very much, Shade. I'm definitely writing this idea. Can you please pick out your next nail polish color? You know what? I've been down to wear black nail polish. Isn't that like the same as like nail paint though? Or is nail polish and nail paint the same thing? What was my favorite outfit from Princess Peach Showtime? It was the Western one. I am looking forward to playing more of that. Hopefully I will get to it this week. I'm only doing one video and I want to do another stream of Princess Peach Showtime soon. I don't know how far I am in the game, but I do want to beat it on stream. How on the earth was I hit in a car? I was in a car. They thought I was slowing down. I stopped because the car in front of me stopped and they didn't. So they merged in my lane, smack the back of my car, break my neck, all right, and give me whiplash, emotional damage, and physical and physical long-lasting deep tissue injuries. That's what I tell my insurance. So hopefully I can parlay this into an upgrade to my computer later on. Just a bit angry at the idiot sandwich old man. Don't be angry at me. What? This happened yesterday. I'm perfectly fine. Except for the all the bracings. I wanted to put a cast on, but I couldn't find one that would fit on screen. Just off screen, I have a cast. Both my arms are in casts. Thank you for answering my One Piece question. You're gonna go now. Have a good day, Lee. I hope you have a good time. Enjoy the opportunities. Exactly. Bright side, a new used car. No, I mean it was like a small dent. I can't even say it's total from it. The car still runs fine, and it's one that I'm looking to get rid of somewhere down the road. So yeah. That's life though. Ugh, the devil comes for me, and I'm still here. Like over the girl. Oh yeah, you guys discussing a new script? Heck yeah! Oh, there it comes. What is my favorite country? I don't know. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, it's like all just land, right? So it would be what would be my favorite scenery, and in which case, like the most scenery I've seen is here in America. So by that metric, it would be America. Now, do I want to visit other places? Heck yeah, I do. Maybe a new motherboard, and you know what? ABC DX12. Let me be honest with you. I've come around on AMD. I have watched enough part reviews that I'm thinking that if I'm going to do a motherboard processor combo, it might be an AMD Athlon. What's my favorite food? You know what? And I said it during the audio, and I lamented the fact that I just can't find it anymore. It is the Pizza Hut hot honey double pepperoni pizza. That's what gets me up in the morning. The idea that one day it will come back in stock and I will be able to order it. I looked today. I could not order it today. But the idea that it is possible, that's what drives me. That's what gets me up in the morning. Is that hot honey sauce on a pizza. Anything else, like the pizza doesn't taste as good. Yeah, I've seen the light. Is shocked by the notification I saw that you have a freaking stabilizer. Hopefully I'll get better soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to some physical therapy. I'm looking at getting deep tissue massages. Can you send me hugs? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. A fight scene would be awesome, especially where the X yells at the listener. I have a fight scene I have been toying around with for over a year. Leslie, have a good day. This fight scene is going to be lightsabers because lightsabers make like this hum and a clashing sound when they hit, and I don't have two swords to hit together. So I have this entire script idea. It's all laid out. I have it written on paper. So of course I can't send it to anyone, but it is a thing. And the idea is like through their fight, they relate like their history to each other. So it's like the fight fades out and you get like a scene from their past, and it comes back in, and like there's a move that relates to a different scene from their past. And it's like how they went from student to teacher to kind of lovers. And now they're fighting for which one is the master now. And it is something I get excited about like every so often. And I really need to just buckle down and do it. You just joined? I almost got Isekai'd to another world, which I don't think was going to be Genshin Impact. What the heck? Thank you very much for saying I have a nice voice. I actually wonder sometimes because the settings on a live stream are different from the settings on audio. So I don't know if the voice comes across as nice as I hope it does. But thank you. That does boost my confidence. I should take a short break from it. That's what I'm saying. I'm only doing one video this week. I want to wear black nail polish. Yeah. Is it the emo girl love? I think black nail polish is like the de facto. If a guy wears nail polish, it's going to be black kind of thing. Like if a guy is polish curious, I don't think he goes with red or pink or, you know, the paintings that people do. Like a guy that's polish curious starts off with black and then thinks about like changing it after it starts chipping. What do you mean? I never listen. Oh, when it comes to like taking a break, probably I do not listen too well to being told to take a break. I have too much fun. You know, here's the deal. This happens to every creator. Eventually, I'll fall off. I will fall off harder than the view count on this live stream. Okay. And then everyone will have moved on. They will be having wonderful lives. And I'll have this brilliant time that I had to share my creative vision with the world. And until that happens, I want to squeeze every moment I can out of it. I want to put as much as I can out there. I want to share what makes me laugh. I want to share what I think is interesting. I want to share what I think tastes good with everyone here. And then like Ocean's 11, we'll just all walk away from it one day, and the water at the fountain will stop and the lights will shut off and the channel will just be a shell of what it once was. And then I'll rest. But for now I am here. Now I want to do interesting things. I want to make lovely audios for y'all to listen to, for people to get angry at, for others to cry and others to feel like they are being seen. A voice is similar to your boyfriend's. Lovely star. Let me tell you what. Your boyfriend has a nice voice. The journey continues, but the memories remain. Exactly. I won and made you emotional. It is something. Comings and partings are always part of our lives, and they will always come for us. Sooner or later, it will be the last live stream. And what was that song? The Last Cup of Coffee. And you won't know it. I won't know it. It could have been the last live stream was Roblox. Because Satan himself sent a truck to isekai me to a different world. But I survived. I survived, and I am here. I am going to keep making audios for years to come. It is true. It is a passion of mine. I have loved making audios since I listened to radio audios. Jack Benny. Life of Riley. The Shadow. Star Wars audio drama. They have A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and the BBC put out Return of the Jedi. All three. I have those on CD. Only because I saved up enough money to get it. And I would have gotten them on tape before that. Let's see. There were so many other shows. Audio is a rich form with lots of tradition, lovely sound effects. It is something that, as long as people tell stories, will always be there as an art form. UTC Devil Truck fan art win? I don't know. it's not up to me. Is it weird that I carry a plushy version of Five Nights at Freddy characters around with me? No, it is not, Shade. It is weird if you feed them, because then they get like very, what is it called? They get stained with food. Yeah. Will I talk about the last script? Wait, did I share the last script idea with you? I have this idea of recording a video that goes live in like 6 months' time if I never post anything. And but like I told somebody and then I forgot about it. It's like one of those things. Am I in a relationship? I am married to my work. That is the truest thing. I don't have the kind of time that I could devote to a partner right now. It's just wouldn't be fair to anyone, which is sad in a sense, because like I really enjoy all the romantic aspects of the ASMR role plays, and I think they're great. But at the same time, I would be a terrible boyfriend, just the worst, a horrifically bad boyfriend. Oh, I hadn't touched the computer long enough. Everything went dark. You talked about Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, the idea that there's a boyfriend that throws away all your Pokemon cards. I do have a body pillow. Yes. I am in a committed relationship with my body pillow. Because my 4-year-old questioned you. Oh, yeah. Well, 4-year-olds question everything. They want to know why the sky is blue. And then the next day, they want to know why the sky is blue. And you know what? A week from that, they want to know why the sky is blue. Kids ask the same questions over and over and over again. With how do you live? Are you seeing into my soul right now? Like, how do I live? I don't know how I live with myself. I'm going to be honest here. Racked with doubt, guilt, fear, a little bit of sweat. That's how I live every day. Is that what we're saying? I'm just teasing. Why is kids' favorite question? Yes. Why? Well, I'm doing this for that reason. Why? Well, just gotta take my word for it. Why? If I gotta choose between France or Germany, I would choose France. While Germany, like the language sounds like they're yelling at me, at least if I know the French are yelling at me, then they have good reason to do so. Like, I would be afraid, like the Germans would be just like talking to me about something normal and it would sound super angry. Whereas the French, they already would hate me because I'm not French. And, like at least then, like we're on the same page. How old am I? I am older than dirt. There are stars in the sky that were birthed after me. I am ancient. I am eternal. Because the devil couldn't get me this time. The devil tried, and he failed. You're offended on a national level. Well, let's be honest here. You guys got an image job to clean up before the Olympics. Do I have a job outside of YouTube? Yes, I do. On the weekends, I work security at a place that just kind of lets me like sit around and surf the web. It is a great job, and it provides me with extra cash, so then I can do silly little things like pay for art or buy video games, and I keep my my expenses low. But yeah, usually on the weekends I'm working. When you get better, I'm looking forward to making a collab audios with other VAs too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really need to get back into like doing collabs and stuff. I actually have a collab coming out this weekend with Laura, and she is going to be a nurse that tells me that I am pregnant, which is true. Water, Mint, hello. Are you daring me to watch Dance Moms? I've seen too much of Dance Moms. I've watched the early seasons. If you've like, you know what? Okay. But you know what will get me into Dance Moms, Dima? Are the kids grown up? Or like are they in college now? Or are they just finding newer kids to exploit? I swear next time you're mad at me, you're going to send me a vocal. Why is security not surprised? Yeah, because I'm big. I'm an intimidating guy. And let me tell you what, doing security is one of the easiest jobs in the world. People are scared of a ton of stuff. If you can just be a little bit less scared than the next guy, you too can qualify for security. And a lot of times it's just mandated by insurance. Like a company can't get their stupid property insured unless they have on-site security to call the police in the event that something bad happens. You don't even have to, you don't even have to confront anyone. Ain't nobody paying me enough to confront someone like destroying property. It's not happening. Okay. And, I'll call police. I may give someone like a heads up being like, hey, I'm calling the police. So skedaddle kind of thing. But like, I'm not getting close to someone and telling them to cut it out. No. Oh, that'd be great to know. You're looking forward for my VA collabs. Yeah. And you know what? If you're interested in having me collab on something, then just like shoot me an email. And I always like reading for parts and stuff. The kids are older than me now. That's great. And it still follows those same kids. Because it feels a little bit like less like exploitation. Like, here's the deal. I have watched way too many seasons of Teen Mom. And Teen Mom 2. Bro, your voice is, well, if my ex has this voice, you would marry him. Rose, how's it going? Teen Mom and Teen Mom 2. I think there are other series. I don't know. But I feel like Bentley. Bentley is my own kid. All right. I have heard that girl yell Bentley enough that I feel like that kid's mine. Yeah, at this point, although like he already has a dad that's in and out of his life. What is it? Oh my God, I could talk so much about the drunk, or I don't know if he's drunk anymore, but the drunk that was Ryan for what's her face's kids. I don't remember the one that has the rich dad. I decided kid in Mackey's and chicken nuggets. Speaking of that, I have to talk to me about a collab. Boom. Send it my way. Hey, Yasu Room ASMR, how is it going? Sorry to keep spamming my nephew and it got embarrassed. I'm in high school and you don't have a child. That makes more sense. It does. It does track. Yeah, and don't listen to your nephew. Like 4-year-olds, they don't have good takes. No one's asking a 4-year-old for their opinion on stuff. You ask a 4-year-old on their opinion on what is symmetrical, which is basically like, do I look good? Because that's like something that anyone can measure based on symmetry. Outside of that, any questions are their preferences. The trunk was you. What is my favorite car? I don't have one. I used to have one. I had a poster of it. I never learned its name. It was red. I think it had like DeLorean like, you know what? Let's just go with a DeLorean. Because I liked Back to the Future too. Name 2 of the kids from Dance Moms. Herbie and Speckle. There's like, I don't know, the kids, like I didn't pay attention to the kids. I paid attention to the moms. Aki, how's it going? But yeah, like Teen Mom 2, that is my jam. And I haven't watched it for years because they do this thing where like they take a simple problem and then they blow it out over the course of like an entire season. So it just really feels like they're stretching. I should watch like a recap because those recaps like basically tell everything. But they make those girls sit in like some kind of coffee shop with a fake friend so they can bounce off questions from them. And at the point, like the one girl went to jail, Amber, right? She got out of jail and they only let her talk to producers. Like they couldn't find friends for this girl. Herbie. Herbie is a car. Yes, the love bug. You have to go do work stuff. Gonna try and still listen. So glad you're remaining strong through this trying time. Thank you very much. It has been so difficult surviving this car wreck, this manslaughter. I'm not even gonna say attempt. The devil tried to manslaughter me. I am still here. I stay strong. K Cross, how's it going? Wait, we're talking about the wrong show. I'm talking about Teen Mom and Teen Mom 2. I just was scrolling and you found the Undercooked Tenderloin stream. It's upgraded Titan cameraman, actually. Frog does stuff. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Hope you don't... And they scrolled away. Well, that's fine. You gave me to watch people behind me while driving so Satan doesn't try. Yeah, well, you got the rear view mirror. And the rear view mirror is a good way to look to see, you know, what Satan sends your way to see if they're going to come after you. And if they do, I wish I had pulled over to the shoulder. Let the next guy take the hit. That's what I should have done. Instead, I froze up. I just slammed on the brakes. I held it down, and I just waited for the inevitable. Jay people, how's it going? Yeah, the Satan came for me, and like a warrior for God and good, like I am doing out here doing God's work. I'm the one who makes memes with my thumbnails. Hey, nice to see you. I remember those memes. A lot of them are like, which would I choose? Do I speak French? Hold on a second here. Omelette du lait fromage. Not only do I not speak French, but I do have French spoken in front of me. So let me get this out because I actually have a script in French that I will be doing. I've read over it lightly. I say lightly because I don't remember all the French parts, but it's here. It is here. Come on. Scrolling back. Oh, that's a script about Tinder. Lost in Paris is the name of the script. And then it's, excusez-moi, avez-vous une femme assente ou souhaite ver? And I'd say things like, pardon, j'ai perdu ma petite amie et c'est en perdant quick minute s'il vous plaît. Can I speak Arabic? I know a few words in Arabic like hums, inshallah. But most of them have to do with like either food or being exasperated. Am I trapped in something? Yes, I am. I am trapped in this car. I was sandwiched between two cars. You don't pronounce the Z. Why put a Z in the language if you're not going to pronounce it? How dare you? Shade, you're hoping to be a YouTuber. That is always fun. You know what the thing is? You hope to make something that people will like to watch, something that you can share with the world. And if people watch it, that is great, but you just be happy with what you make. And that's going to be what carries you through. Yeah, half of that was something beyond your understanding. It's high-level French. Let's be honest here. It's actually Parisian French, so I wouldn't doubt y'all if you didn't get it. It's a dialect that's mostly spoken in the southern side of France. You kind of got to be in the know. You know, if you know, you know. Blink twice if I need help. Yes, I need help all the time. That's sad that I'm stuck in the car. It's been a while. It happened yesterday, and I've been in the car since then. I thought I was about to be Isekai'd into another world with magical girls and cat girls and everything like that. But no. Instead, I'm just stuck here with a dent in each side of the car and a crick in my neck that I can't do anything about. My muscles are too stiff. And so I got this little halo thing going on. English of everything, can't judge other languages for pronunciations. English is like based off of every other language, right? It's like an amalgamation of them. You take the best parts possible. Love my vids. Thank you very much, Jay people. Oh, Nova, you wrote a badass script. Can you send it to me? Yes, you can. Send it my way. Now, most of the scripts that I do are argument scripts. If it's like a lovey-dovey script, chances are that I will not be able to find a space for it, but I will always read it. A new subscriber. Love your channel so much. Thank you, Tala, very much. And my voice is cute. Thank you. Did I speak your language? Eric, are you talking about hobs? Are you talking about the times I say inshallah? Or Wait. Yeah, I feel like I don't do good with alama, like alama slake. Wait, alama, alama. I don't know. Happy Ramadan. That's as close as I get. Most of it I know is tied to just the Muslim religion. I found a new way to cheat on your name, and now he's gonna die. So I get Isekai. Exactly. Do I speak Spanish? Poquito Spanish. Like I can order a few things if I'm at a restaurant. Necesitas papas fritas, por favor. Para llevar. Gracias. But not enough Spanish that I should, especially for half of my family being Spanish speaking. It is really a shame that I do not. I feel like I'm having a stroke. I might be. It could be a side effect of being manslaughtered by that Ford F-150. And yeah, it's caused by the devil. It's just like one eye. No, it doesn't just close like one. Wait, can I'll like recalibrate it. Oh, if I close one eye, it doesn't close. It doesn't close both of them. Imagine doing a multilingual script where every line is in a different language. Ryuhime, what you're thinking of is our Christmas special, because we did do a multilingual script for the Christmas special. I don't blame you for not knowing it, because it only got like 1.8 thousand views. But if you go to our Christmas special, you will get to hear lots of people. Please stop doing that. You're making me freak out every time it does. The screens went blank. If you go to the Christmas special, you get to hear lots of people from the Discord, from the community, speaking in other languages and things that they know best. Assalamu alaikum. Is that what I'm thinking about? Maybe my name is kind of difficult to pronounce. I'm sorry, it's Arab. Wait, oh, I thought it was like it's Tala was like, you know, it's being an article and Tala being the noun or pronoun. I'm not 100% sure. I saw a video where a person was referring to like congressmen, congresswoman, congress thems. And I was so impressed with the idea. Like, why aren't we calling Congress thems? It is them, not us, that they serve. I'm talking about dance moms with teen moms. No. Is there a crossover with dance moms and teen moms? Do the teen moms bring their kids in to the Abby's dance studio? I thought Abby was canceled. She like got weight loss surgery and then was canceled for it. Come to the server. We are crazy and fun. That is true. That is true. I am from a Spanish-speaking family and struggle to speak Spanish and English, and only one in a house that struggles with Spanish while only fluent in English and German. That's pretty cool. I know no German. No German at all. Did not expect to come home early today, but here I am. Naomi, welcome to the stream. Salam alaikum. It is not Muslim Christian, but my mom from Israel, my dad from Palestine, Moroccan. They're both Christians. You're doing good. That is a really interesting story. For which part of Palestine is your dad from? I have a couple of Palestinian friends that I didn't say hang out with. We know, we talk, and, you know, there's more to Palestine than Gaza. Like, basically, it's sometimes lost on the world writ large. I should be a voice actor. I believe so. What the heck? I should be auditioning to be a voice actor. I should be taking classes to be a voice actor. And instead, I just make these silly little things every week and then I stream. It's one of those things that, you know, is, it's a catch-22. Like, I think that I'm doing better in my acting in the videos, and that will make me a better voice actor. But I'll never be a voice actor if I don't audition. Don't know. He respects all religions, brother. You are wonderful. Thank you very much, Jojo. It's every culture is deserving of respect, and often I see like religions and as a culture unto itself. I was raised Catholic. I was not raised to be like Hispanic. I was not raised to be Irish. I was raised to be Catholic, and that is the culture that I was brought up in. Which is why, like, you know, to this day, I have a book of Catechism of the Church here on my shelf. I have you know, some crosses around. I don't talk about it a lot because a lot of it's just like the culture and the community. Yeah. Let's see here. I do not know any German. German is underrated. Yeah, I'm sleeping on it. That's for sure. You know who seems to know a lot of German and impresses me is Tina Fey. Guys, I'm making spaghetti. You can have some? Heck yeah, spaghetti. You make some of that like really sweet sauce. I am there for it. I am weirdly getting obsessed with me and it is unhealthy. There are worse things to be obsessed with, but if it is causing other parts of your life to be unhealthy, then it might be time to dial it back. The videos will always be here. The streams will always be live. You can always catch up with me later. And I personally have about 3 more minutes before I have to dip for my physical therapy. Your voice is really good to an animal series. Oh, what kind of animals would I be? What animal would I voice? I think the honey badger is a good fit. What other animal? Maybe like a really strong moose. I could be down for being a moose. I could be what kind of bird would I be? Would I be an owl? I could go like, ooh, 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 ooh. You are here to do a quest. Would you like for me to repeat it? That's a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time bit right there. Do I know the city of Hebron? Wouldn't be able to find it on the map. I have heard about it before. Ooh, Frog Does Stuff is graduating and about to start college. Congratulations, Frog Does Stuff. A big animal like a hippopotamus? Yeah, I tell you what, hippopotamuses are awesome. Okay, we almost had the Florida wetlands transformed into a hippopotamus like breeding area. There was this thing I listened to on This American Life where they talked about the plans to solve the meat crisis at the time was to breed hippopotamuses in Florida. It would have been just like eating cows. I don't understand French, but I love this French woman singer. Cool, cool, cool. You know who also does French? Auntie Nayland. If you click on their name, you can subscribe to their channel and catch out their videos. They put out videos in both English and in French, and you can enjoy a wonderful voice in the community. Your voice is really good for an animal series. Yes, yes, yes. I hope so too. Hippopotamuses are killer machines. They are huge and they're terrifying. No. Tuxedo Gin 90, thank you very much for the subscription. Very appreciated. Rin the Rebel, hello guys. I came back to Genshin 2 years. It took 7 hours to download. It does take forever, Rin. Make sure that you hit up those events. They're going to be ending soon, I think. I am far behind on the Alchemist stuff, but I do need to get back into Genshin Impact because I've been playing too much Power Wash Simulator on my free time. Hey, UTC, what does your username mean? It used to be Under the Covers. And now I found out that the more famous UTC is the upgraded Titan cameraman from Skibbity Toilet. And that burns me in ways I cannot describe. I've studied French, but I am better in other languages. I have studied English for 12 years and I still have not done good. I'd be an oxawaddle. Yes, 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 yes. Talking about Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms, right? Yes, Abby Lee, I think is on YouTube now, right? I don't know. Are you a night owl or an early bird? I am a night owl. When I stream at nights, is usually like when I go the longest, and everyone's like, oh, I can't believe I'm staying up this late, and I feel bad. 99% of the time when I end a stream at night, it is because I feel bad for keeping people up late. I wish that were not the case. I wish I could stream at night and it would just be like, I guess it would only go out to like the whatever crowd it's daytime for, or I could stream during the day and it goes out to everyone, but there's unfortunately no way to pleasing everyone. Then that's the way. Zanab, how's it going? I mean, anime. You typed it out, animal twice. An anime voice actor, that would be fun. Let me tell you, I'm gonna sum up the message here. The devil sent a Ford F-150 to Isekai me into oblivion to take me away from all of you. I was saved through the grace of God and probably a lot of iron and maybe the fact that he was only going like 9 miles an hour. And yeah, I am here. I am on the mend. Only one video this weekend. It is going to be our April Fool's special. Does the weekend include April 1st? No, it doesn't. That's just the way it is. That's just life. But it will be the mpreg script. Look forward to male pregnation content. That's what preg stands for, right? Pregnation. So look forward to it all. It is coming. I'll see you later. Thank you all for bearing with me as I do this little vertical stream. I tried to escape Sage via Isekai exactly without paying my bill. That would have been rough. All right, everyone, have a good time. I'm going to go to my physical therapy where they're going to, massage my neck. They're going to tell me how strong I am, just all these different things. And, I'll probably keep up with it for a while. I'll see you then. Goodbye.